What's up? Welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday. We're in like our second Talk to Me Tuesday of 2017, so I don't want to focus too much on it being New Year's, hey baby, or anything like that. But we're at episode 17, which is like super exciting. Just a little update for everybody that's following me and all the updates I have going on. Of course, I have I canceled Righteous Sunday. I still have Talk to Me Tuesday, and I am now going to be live on Zelly Grind Radio Show every Sunday from 4 to 6, which is why I cancel my Righteous Sundays. However, I do still have my all-nighter, which is every other Saturday. So that will be this upcoming Saturday from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. So that's still going. Hey, babe. Tonight's topic is Give Me That Green Light. Hence the song playing in the background. Want to know, what are your turn-ons? What are your party starters? What are some things that get you going? What are some things that no matter where you are, what you're doing, or whatever the situation, that you'll be just like ready to go. Like ready to go. So that's what I want to talk about tonight. I want you guys to comment. If y'all can comment, faster, that's better. I'll tell you guys a few of my turn-ons. A few things that gets the party started for me no matter what. And I'm sure you guys have a whole lot. So I'm definitely interested to know, to hear what you guys have to say. And we're going to have a good time tonight. So welcome everybody in Instagram land. Welcome everybody in Facebook land. This episode will be uploaded on YouTube after the fact. I know we're missing a few people because of other things that may be going on tonight. But I appreciate you guys for being here with me. And I love you guys for it. I love you guys for all the support and everything that y'all give me. So thank you. So without further ado, getting into the topic. Like I said, I would love to hear some of you guys turn-ons and party starters for me. And when I say turn-ons, it doesn't necessarily have to be, a physical action. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be I'm in your presence and you're touching on me or anything like that. Sometimes something simple as a smile can turn me on. Like, I'm really attracted to beautiful people. So if I see somebody, whether it's in public, online, even a stranger, and it's just like, and they have like a beautiful smile. Like, smile is like, and maybe you guys will agree, but like a beautiful smile will really like stop you in your tracks. Like, if you see somebody with a beautiful smile, it's just like, oh my gosh, like shit. Like, have you catch your breath for a second, like, oh my gosh, like like how are you? Like, I need to know you, like, or at the least, like, let me just admire your face. Like, so a beautiful smile is definitely a big one for me. Like I said, it's just something about a pretty smile, especially on a female. Like, guys have nice smiles too, and I know y'all know, yes, I'm gay, but I think I've seen some fellas with some pretty smiles and, beautiful smiles, pretty teeth, nice skin, beautiful full lips, and it's just like, just do something to you, So that's definitely like a big one for me. And it's just like, a smile can like change your day. It can change your perception of a person, or it can draw you to a person, somebody that you don't even necessarily know, to see them smile. And it's just like, I don't know. So like I said, smile is like a big one for me. I've had people tell me I had a pretty smile, but I feel like I smile a significant amount, but some people say I don't smile that much or whatever. But I know for me, as far as a turn on, a pretty smile will just do it for me. Like I said, whether it's the lips, pretty teeth, or anything, and it just sends chills through me. Like, so that's definitely like a big one for me. Also, smells, like a scent, someone's scent or fragrance, like, and I'm talking about like strangers right now. I'm more so talking about strangers. I'm talking about people that will draw you to them that you don't even know. You're just like, oh, whoever just walked by with that smell, I need to kind of figure out who that was, because you smell delicious And a scent will turn you on. I've had people, I've talked to some people that may not have even been attractive solely based on the way they smell. And I don't know, like, if that's shallow of me or whatever, but it's just like, oh my goodness, like, you smell so good. Like, you just, it give you like a little, ooh, like a tingle. Y'all know about the tingle. I don't gotta break it down to y'all. I know y'all know about the tingle. If you ain't never had the tingle, you missing out on life. And I see what y'all saying. I'm writing them down because I'm gonna get to them. I don't know. It's just something about a scent, the scent of a male or a female. Like, of course your natural scent should be pleasant, but you know, like a nice smelling fragrance, like cologne or perfume, and it's just like, like, ooh, sorry, you know, like, ooh, it just caught me off guard real fast. So that's a big one too. Like, fragrance, like, and I'm sure a lot of people, I agree. I'm sure a lot of people agree with me on the fragrance. Like, I hear that a lot. A lot of females say, you know, like, oh, he smells so good, or she smells so good, and you know, and I just love it when you know, and I can smell you all over me and all that. And it's just like, yes, like a good smelling man or a good smelling woman will just like take you somewhere else, and it will just like have you, so you know what it is, it has you like in a trance, like I'm in your world, like I just smell you. And then, like, you ever had somebody, like, you hug them or they're like with you the night before, and then you can smell them after they gone, like I don't know if it's on my arm or where is it, but I can smell you on me still. Like, have y'all ever experienced that? That is just like, that'll have you replaying everything. That shit, the smell will have you replaying everything in your mind again. Like, oh shit, like, I can still smell you on me. Like, that is like, and not to get too vulgar, but the smell of a woman is amazing to me. And it does something to me. Like, it really is just like, makes me cringe in a good way. It's just like, oh my goodness, like, why can I smell you? Like, I don't know if that makes me nasty or what, or just freaked out, but it's just like, oh my gosh, like, it's just so attracting. It's so magnetic. That's the word I'm looking for. It's so magnetic. So fragrance alone, just scents, whether it's perfume, cologne, your natural scent. Like, listen, have you ever been, like, if you really are like lusting over someone and you're infatuated with someone, even the smell of their soap and their laundry detergent will like just give you like chills, because you know what I mean, you just I don't know, like, you're just used to them and their scent. So scent is a big one for me. Like I said, that doesn't mean you gotta go out and buy the best perfume and buy the best colognes and this and this and that, but overall, to like, just to have a nice scent and be able to be consistent with the scents, it's amazing. And it will definitely do something to you. So let me go into a couple of the comments that I'm having right now. I see a few people are commenting. Welcome to everybody that joined, that came in late. We're talking about what are our turn-ons and our party starters. So comment below if you want to add yours, and I'll elaborate. But we're just talking about a few. Still early, so we got a lot of way to go. I have somebody saying that when someone spends money on me thoughtfully. Okay, so basically it turns you on to receive thoughtful gifts, basically. And I can agree on that. I wouldn't say it's a turn on. It's definitely a plus. To me, it's definitely a plus if you're willing to do something for me, especially out of like the kindness of your heart, and I didn't ask you, and I don't feel like I'm beating you down, begging you for something. I don't want to do that. I don't want to feel that way or anything like that. So for stuff like that, I try to shy away because I'm not asking you for anything. But when somebody does do something for you, whether it's a gift, spending money, or just something thoughtful, even just roses or something, so I can elaborate on that and basically just say how it does make you more likely, willing, and eager to give somebody some, or to, you know, that person can excite you more on a sexual level because you know that they're willing to do things for you, that they thought about you. So just knowing that somebody's thinking about you is like attractive. It's just like, to know that you're into me is gonna, that's gonna turn me on. It's gonna draw me more to you. And then whatever happens after that, after I'm drawn to you, you know, we're gonna go from there. Somebody else is saying, oh, humility is sexy also. Yes, I don't like, nobody likes a cocky asshole and somebody that just thinks they're just so this and so that. It's just like, be a little humble, but, you know, still have a little swag about you. You know, be confident, but not cocky. You know, so humility is sexy, and I do agree with you, Jess, that's sexy. Another thing we say, intelligent conversation. Oh my goodness. Intelligent conversation, intelligence in general, just the ability to hold a conversation, as minuscule as it sounds, it is so rare that when you find somebody that you can hold like a full-blown conversation with, you will be hella attracted to them. Because it's just like, yo, I don't get this often. As sad as it is, no, I don't get this often. And it just is turning me on to the max that I can sit here and I can talk to you for however long, and we can maintain an intelligent conversation. So I definitely agree on that. Boobs. So we all know that female breasts are like the turn on of so many, you know, males, females. Me personally, I'm not really into breasts. I mean, I like them. I like small little perky titties. Like, they don't gotta be super big and like in my face. I do have a thing where, you know, if your boobs are big, and I'll just lay on them and like, and if you feel like the boobs like get stuck underneath your nostril, that's how you know it's real. But me personally, I'm more like of a looker, so like I'm a push-up bra meets fucking underwire meets all that. So, but boobs can be sexy. You know, sexy female parts, period. But you know, me personally, I'm not really into them. Like I said, I'm more into smaller boobs. But that's just me. Let me see what else we got. Overbites. Yo, that's so crazy. BJ, can I tell you, I kind of agree with the overbites. For a long time, especially in my teenage years, I always had a thing. And even now, I noticed that I have a thing for people. Now, again, we talked about the pretty smile. I'm not talking about like buck teeth. But the overbite is something about the overbite. And sometimes when people have like a list, like when they just talk, I don't know what it is. You know who has an overbite that y'all can reference? Cardi B. I don't necessarily like her, but her overbite is kind of sexy. Method Man, he has an overbite. So if y'all want to go and reference so y'all can have an idea of what we're talking about, I do think that that's sexy. And I thought that I was crazy. Truth be told, I lost my virginity to somebody that had an overbite. And that was like one of the biggest things that I liked about them. I don't know why that's decent, but it is attractive, and I'm glad that I'm not the only person that felt that way, because I used to feel weird about that. Let me see. What's my favorite perfume? I don't know. I don't really have one. Let me see. Hey, baby. Turn me on sexually is push-up bras. Okay, so y'all like push-up bras. Okay, good, because I wear push-up bras sometimes. Like, I just like to have them sitting up. My boobs don't have the same self-esteem that they once had when I was younger, you know? So I need something to give them their confidence back. But, oh, curvaceous woman. So yeah, me personally, as far as like my type, I don't really say I have a type, because like I said, I like beautiful women. Like if you're pretty, if your face is pretty, if I can look at you in your face, like body aside, just neck up, like staring your face, and you're pretty to me or you're beautiful to me, then we have a chance. You know, body and stuff is all good, but I do lean more toward petite women, maybe because I'm curvaceous and it's just like opposites attract or whatever. But I mean, I've dated curvaceous women, I've dated busty women, you know, so it's not like, oh, I don't like this or I don't like that, but I do tend to steer more to a more petite female body type. But you know, that's just me. But I love all women, and if they're beautiful, then they're beautiful. Like I said, the body kind of comes after. And that may be different for me. You know, some people are just focused on the body, and you have to have a, you know, a nice body and everything like that. You wait for somebody to say feet. Okay, so maybe I'll ask you guys, because nobody said feet. I don't know. It's a lot of people out here with these weird, I don't want to say weird because I don't want to turn anybody off, but with little fetishes. So I was going to get into that. Like, what are your fetishes? Like I said, like a pretty smile, nice smell. That is all things to draw somebody to you, like, or to draw you to somebody. But do you guys have like any fetishes? Like things that are just like, oh my goodness, I had to do this. And you know what I mean? Like the boobs kind of one, but like the foot fetish and like some of you guys are like really into, like, some guys, I've had guys and girls honestly say like hair, like long hair, like I'm really, really, you know, that's an ultimate turn on. I've had several people tell me like short haircut is like a ultimate turn on. It's just like an instant turn on. Like as soon as I see a woman with a short haircut, like I'm instantly turned on. And it's just like, oh, I don't know if I'm flattered or what, because you're not talking about me in particular. You're talking about women with short haircuts. But, you know, so I'm interested to know what you guys have to say about that. Pretty toes and fingers. I agree with the hands. I'm not really into feet, but I'm not against feet. Because some people are just like, no, I don't touch feet and all that. I like feet. I will touch your feet, especially if they're pretty. If they're ugly, I still will probably consider touching them if I love you and we're in the mix, or they're clean. As long as they're clean, like as a cosmetologist, like I touch all feet. So I've done pedicures on ugly feet and all that. But thank you. But overall, like I do like to be able to, you know, just your body in general. Like I just want to be able to touch you, touch your hands, touch your legs, touch your feet. So yeah, so feet is a good one. Pretty toes and pretty hands. Because have you ever seen someone with like really ugly, rigged hands? Or I don't even want to just say men, but men are more likely to have like rough hands. And like ladies, if your man has rough hands, massage them Jones, oil them down, give him a nice manicure, get the pumice stone out there and get them calluses off. If y'all have, you know, men that are out here working hard and their hands are rough, massage them down, rub them down, give them a nice little hand and wrist massage. Like, come on, don't just complain about it. You got to do something about that. So, you know, I think that that's definitely a big one. Beard fetish. Now, I hear a lot of ladies saying that they have a fetish for these beards, these big beards on these men. And I agree. I've seen some nice looking fellas. I'm just gay. I'm not blind. I've seen some nice looking fellas with these beards. So it is a little sexy. I can see where, you know, where people are getting that. And it's just like, yes, the beards are sexy. They are definitely a thing. They are a developing thing. They're definitely a trend. Definitely a fetish. I know a lot of women that are really, really into the beards. I know women that won't talk to a guy if he don't have a beard. So it's just like, you know, that is a thing. You know, that's a pretty big thing. And I see a lot of men with the beards. So y'all must be hip to it. Y'all must know that these ladies is liking these beards. What I will say is, if you do not have, because everybody's face is not for the beard. Not only like your facial structure, but everybody's hair doesn't grow in the way that it needs to have a sexy beard. And if you've given it a shot and you've been doing the beard thing and you've been trying to grow it out and you've been trying to like you know, get this big popping beard, and you've been doing it for a while and you've been at it for a while, and it's not coming in consistently, like if it's not coming in at a consistent manner, like everything's patching up and matching up, you don't want to be looking like Patch Adams with these little pieces. If it's not working, then that's okay. You're still sexy and you can make up for it in other ways. It's just some women have a beard fetish. That don't mean you have to have a beard, because if you have a beard and it's not a good one, that's worse than not having one at all. So we don't necessarily want you to do that. If your beard is not coming in the way that pretty much everybody's expecting, or that you would like for it to be doing, then could you just not just cut it off? It's not, everything is not for everybody. So I don't want to encourage you guys to just be trying these beards because you feel like all women want a man with a beard, and it's just like, no, because if it's not coming in the way that it needs to be, then I can probably go without it. I'd rather you not have it than it not be like matching up. So Let me just put that out there as far as the beards. They're saying some women's hands be rougher than men. Yeah, y'all do need to keep in mind that because another thing, what I was going to get into is a touch. So as far as a party starter, the slightest touch by the right person at the right time can be pretty much orgasmic. If you don't agree, then I encourage you to wait for it or try it. Be that person, because when I tell you at a certain, look, I'll give y'all an example, especially if you're like under the influence, if you've been out, you've been dancing, y'all been drinking, y'all been talking, good conversation, everything's flowing, and then they touch you. It can be, they can touch you on your fucking shoulder, pulling a fucking piece of lint off. But at the right time, that slightest touch will send chills through your body. Electricity through your body and shock the shit out of you. I'm telling y'all. Y'all don't believe me? Give it a shot. Go, fellas. Go touch a girl. Like, just, like, don't wake her up like, yo, babe. Just walk up on her. She could be in the bed, sleeping, middle of snoring, having a dream about shoes. Just walk up to her ever so kindly. Slide in the bed next to her. And this don't have to be sexual. What y'all don't understand is intimacy will get you 10 orgasms opposed to trying to fuck somebody's brains out and they come one time or might not come at all. So I hope that y'all take that into consideration, because intimacy is the underlying basis of sex. Like, sex is sex. It's just like, okay, is this or whatever. But if you're trying to like have a pleasurable experience, you have got to bring intimacy into the picture, because that's what gets it going. That's when you get the multiple orgasms running. If you just try and fuck and quit, like, okay, I hear you, and that's for another thing, for another topic. I'm talking about electricity. I'm talking about getting a real party started. I'm talking about really trying to turn somebody on. Some of you guys are selfish lovers. You don't want to be a selfish lover. Even if you're not in a relationship with this person, don't be a selfish lover. When you're interacting in sexual activity with somebody, you want to give it your all, and y'all just need to, like, you want it to be like a whole thing. Like, just, I don't know if you guys agree, but I just feel like it's all about the intimacy. It's all about the lead up. Like, the foreplay is the best part of sex. If y'all don't agree, y'all need to try this. Y'all need to work on y'all foreplay. Y'all need to Google it. Y'all can inbox me. I will give y'all some tips and tricks, because foreplay is where it's at. Period. And that's for any type of relationship. Heterosexual, homosexual, lesbians, gay males, gay females, threesomes, trisomes, swingers, whatever. Foreplay is where it's at. Y'all got to get y'all foreplay game up. Sometimes y'all just be trying fuck so quick, and then it's over, and it's just like, wait a minute, time out. Like, I want to be able to enjoy this. I want to be, you got to get them so built up that by the time you touch them one time, by the time you blow on the pussy, she already done came twice. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, do y'all hear what I'm saying? Like, I want to be built. I'm going to have you so on edge. You're going to be crawling over the bed trying to get to me, because the foreplay was just that decent. Like, you got to give them the lead up. Like, nobody just wants to be rushed. Like, we're not 12 years old. I don't want to be fucking humping off ass and freaking and all that. Like, no. I want to lead me up to it, because I'm telling you, it'll be so much better. If you take your time, and really take your time and try to get into the body, kiss them up and down. Yo, by the time you blow on it, it's over. You done got 2 nuts right there. And there's so much more to come, because she's going to be so... And guys, too, don't think that only females do this. You thought that was just a lesbian thing. No, that's not just a lesbian thing as far as crazy foreplay. No, foreplay is really... That's the epitome of sex. Like, by the time you get to that part, you, like, some of y'all don't even let the pussy get wet before you start trying to pound it out. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, dog. Slow down. Take your time. I'm not going anywhere. Take your time. That's what I don't get. Like, everybody always wants to rush. Sex is not something to be rushed. I'd rather wait a week to get something than you try to rush through it. Nope. I will wait. Because I need you to take your time. And I want you to kiss me and rub on me and lick on me and touch on me and all of those things. And you need to be gentle, and you could get rough later. But yeah, you got to take your time with this here thing. This ain't the beat rush. You gonna want to enjoy this. I need to enjoy it, but you're gonna want to enjoy this. You're not gonna want to rush through this. This is not to be rushed. This is something to take your time with. So if you feel like your partner, the person that you're interacting with, is not worth taking your time, then you need to reevaluate. Because when I tell you that is the best, that will be the best orgasm you ever had. One of many. Because it's just like, it's really... He said foreplay is the equivalent to the warm-up pregame in the NBA game. Okay, I don't watch basketball that much, so I'm not really sure. But I can utilize the context clues. And yes, the foreplay, like I said, the foreplay is where it's at. You can't skip it. If you want to have, if you feel like you want to have real sex, like, now I'm not talking some quickie in the car or something like that. And in those times, I'm not against the quickies in the car. Y'all know, y'all watch my other episodes, so don't get it fucked up. Because even in the car, I'm going in, and yes, we gotta. It's gonna be a whole thing. But you guys just need to, like, just take your time. Like, I don't think y'all understand how important the foreplay is. And I get this a lot. A lot of people really just don't know. Y'all just don't realize. So like I said, if y'all need some tips, y'all need some tricks, inbox me. And don't inbox me on no bullshit. If y'all need my help, I will help you. But I'm telling you, like, that's just where it's at right now. So if you're not giving your partner that foreplay, then you're not doing your job. Because you're not even allowing me to... I need to be dripping wet by the time you get down to my vagina. And that's basically the way to put it. By the time we actually interact in sexual activity, I need to have already probably came like twice. And if y'all think that that's crazy, or y'all think that's a myth, or y'all think this is impossible, then all this time y'all been doing it the fuck wrong. I'm here to tell you, you've been doing something wrong if you've never had a female orgasm before y'all had actual sex. If you have never done that, then you have been doing it wrong, and you need to go back to the drawing board, write some of these things down, and do better. I'm telling you right now, do better. Because that's what it's all about. If you're not giving that, if I'm not already like yearning, like at this point I need to be like chasing you down. Like, no, like y'all never, y'all get me turned up right now. Somebody's saying that it's in the art of the massage, fellas and ladies. The massage is definitely, that's always a good one. The massage is perfect foreplay. It's perfect. That is a perfect party starter, a massage. And it can start out very genuine. It can start out very much, babe, I really, you had a long day. Go ahead and lay down. Let me just get a little bit of oil. Let me just rub it on you. Shit, bitch, your ankles could be ashy. Let me just start by now. Let me just start by rubbing some lotion on your ankles. And then I'll take your high heels off. And I'll massage your feet and put a little lotion on your feet. And rub you down. And then massage up your leg. And you know what I mean? And rubbing you down ever so gently, taking my time, very firm but gentle. Y'all know firm but gentle? If y'all don't know firm but gentle, y'all need to write that one down too. Very firm, very strong, but gentle at the same time. And so if you're starting from the feet, then you work your way up. Or you can start from the top. Listen, for me personally, I got you, baby. I'm all for a scalp massage. I don't have no hair, but yes, my scalp gets a little dry. Take a little oil, put your fingers through it. Don't worry about messing up the waves, because I will brush it later. Massage my scalp, massage my head, like massage my neck, and you go down to the shoulder. Like, it's not rocket science. And I'm telling you, like, if y'all don't learn nothing from me, take your time. Take your time. Trust me. It's so worth it. I love to watch a man by himself. Crazy party started. Oh, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. So let me ask, for those who didn't see the comment, so how do you feel about watching your partner pleasure themselves? So ladies, do you watch your man pleasure himself? Have you ever caught him? And is it something that they do in front of you on purpose? Is it something that, you know, you request? Do you like walk in on them like, oh, what are you doing? But then they don't stop. So so that is one that I can definitely agree and attest to. Personally, I'm on the other side of that. That is a crazy party starter for me. I will start the party off by pleasuring myself if I feel like you're not paying me enough attention or anything. Like, if I'm just trying to get the party started, I sure will. We could be laying in the bed watching fucking cartoons, and I will do that. I will begin to pleasure myself, and you will enjoy it. But see, I'm fucking irritated. I'm all about the tease, and you will watch, and I will make you watch until I am done, and then maybe, just maybe, you can try. Maybe, just maybe, you can try after I'm done. But you are going to sit and watch it. You will watch me. You will watch me the whole time. And yes, and I will tease you. And you will want to touch me so bad. And you will want to join in so bad. You will want to fast forward to step 12. No, you will watch and you will take your time, and I'm going to take my time, and I'm going to continue to enjoy myself while you watch, and you will enjoy watching me enjoy. So that's definitely a good one. Some people not hip to that. I don't know. Yes, we are out here dropping jewels for the amateurs. So I hope some of you amateurs are on here taking notes. Anybody on here that think they ever gonna sleep with me need to be watching this, need to be writing this down. So that's definitely that was a good one. I forgot about that, and I wasn't going to bring it up, but I'm glad you did. So yeah, masturbation in itself, I don't like to use that term. I would say pleasuring oneself is definitely a party starter. For me, it's more of a party starter than a turn on. Because it you know, I have like a love-hate relationship with masturbation. So I won't say that it's a turn on for me to see somebody masturbating or whatever like that. I don't know, I can't speak for others, but it will get the party started for me. Like, if you are pleasuring yourself and I'm anywhere in the vicinity, oh, it's on. And that's just, but I will watch. Yes, I will watch, and I will enjoy. I will you will probably encourage me to start while I'm waiting, so I can catch up with you, if you know what I mean. And then we can meet each other at the destination and then move on to step 2. So it's so many different ways to get the party started. Like I said, we talked about massage. Like, again, like I said, a massage is definitely like the typical standard party starter. Like, that's, to me, massage is amateur. You can get professional with your massage, and you can switch it up any way you want, but massage is basic. Anybody that don't know that, you know, giving a massage can get the party started, or anybody that don't know that if somebody offers them a massage, they're trying to get the party started, it just means that you just an amateur out here in these streets, or you just been doing it wrong. Or you know what? Or you just been missing out. And now it's your time to shine. Now it's your time to get what you need, what you want, and what you deserve. So the massage is definitely, it's just basic. Massage is really basic. Massage is like basic math, like pre-algebra. Like, no, it's no thought into that. Everybody knows, like, that's like the universal basic. Oh, let me give you a massage. It's like, oh, you probably want some. But you could take that massage to the next level. Like I said, even amateur things, you could take it to another level with it. You could get spicy with it. Listen, yeah, so y'all got me all hot and bothered. I'm not even gonna lie. So basically, for everybody that's just joining or people that are coming late, we're basically talking about turn-ons and party starters tonight. What are your comments? Some of your turn-ons, some of your party starters, some of the things that will get you moist right away, some of the things that will automatically attract you to someone, even a stranger. Some things that for the fellas, some things that will automatically get you erect. You know, excited, erect, horny, basically, for lack of better words. Like, what draws you in? What is an automatic pussy pass? Like, what is it? Just like, you do this, or I see that, or you have this, and it's going down. Like, no questions asked. I can't hold it anymore. Like I said, what was another one for me that I probably didn't say? The neck kiss. Anybody, and this is kind of amateur too, but this is like a all-time favorite. An all-time favorite is the infamous kiss on the neck. Yeah, we said sense already, baby. You missed that. A lot of people are saying confidence. A confident woman telling me exactly what she wants and how she wants it. Okay, I like that. I definitely agree. Confidence is definitely very sexy. Confidence, male, female, whatever. And especially, we talked about it earlier. I think somebody else commented, basically, humility. It's such a confidence, and you know what I mean? It's such a thin line between being confident and arrogant. But a confident, like, and ladies, you guys can attest, like a confident man or a confident woman, like when they, like somebody that walks in a room and they just know, they know what they want, who they are, what, like they just walk with their head held up high. But when we're talking about confidence in the bedroom, a person that has confidence in the bedroom will, when I say pretty much change your life. Like they, and I don't even want to say they can get you to do whatever, but it will be the most pleasurable experience because they just hear, like you said, I'm sporty. It's just like, tell me exactly what you want. Me personally, I'm going to get to it. Let me just talk about confidence, and I'm going to go to my other one, which is like my all-time absolute must. So everybody need to write this shit down. But when you have confidence in the bedroom, like especially ladies, I'm going to speak to the ladies for a second. Only because I know men, they have their insecurities and things. But sometimes ladies, we allow our insecurities to go with us into the bedroom. And what I will say is, from here on out, whether you did it before or not, from here on out, just know if you got to that place with that person, put them insecurities in the hallway. When you get in that fucking bedroom, you that bitch, okay? You are that bitch. You in there like, listen, lay down. Fuck me harder. Kiss me here. Do this. Like, you talk to these motherfuckers. Tell them what you want. Don't bring them insecurities in there with you. Ain't nobody worrying about this and ain't nobody worrying about that. Listen, my titties don't sit up that good. I got stretch marks and all that. But in the bedroom, I'm running this shit. Listen, I'm confident in and out the bedroom. So I'm totally different. I'm a different type of breed of bitch. But so, and I just want to say this to my ladies, only because, like I said, I know the fellas have it, but it's a big thing with us ladies, and I just need y'all to keep that confidence. Be you. When you in the bedroom, at the end of the day, ain't nobody worrying about all that shit. The things you think motherfuckers is worrying about, they not. They don't give a fuck. You already there. Take them fucking clothes off. Ain't nobody having sex with no t-shirt on. Ain't nobody having sex with no socks and sneakers. I don't got time for that. Take it off. How about you take it off from me? That's where I'm at with the shit. So that's what I mean by confidence. Anywhere behind the ear and neck or the collarbone. Yes. So everybody's agreeing with me on the neck kiss. The neck kiss is infamous. That is the age-old, never gets old, universal that I think, I really feel like there's a direct line from the neck to the clitoris. I don't know how it works for guys, but I know there is some type of direct message from this area right here directly to a woman's clitoris. If you don't believe me, try it tonight. And then tell me tomorrow how it went. Because it's true. And it just will have you like, oh my God. And then that's when you got him. Got him. If you hit him right in the right spot with that neck kiss or that collarbone or that behind the ear, you got him. And then she get the squirming and said moaning. Yeah. That's how you know. And it's on from there. It's on from there. Listen, don't get pregnant. Be careful. Strap up. Unless you're trying to get pregnant. Be careful. Y'all got your paperwork. Have fun. Make me the godmother or name one of these babies after me. Men have a difficult time answering this question because we're very visual by nature. Lingerie, thongs, or boy shorts, t-shirts, and panties. Okay, can some of the fellas comment? Because that is a good one. So are we saying thongs, boy shorts, or t-shirt and panties? Or I don't understand. Are they all 4 options? I'm a comment only because I'm waiting for other people to comment. Me personally, I like t-shirt and panties. I like to see a woman in t-shirt and panties. I think I can go with that. Thongs are not bad. It really depends on the person. Everybody's body is not built for thongs. Everybody's body is not built for boy shorts. Personally, I don't wear thongs. I prefer not to. A lot of people think because my ass is big that I wear thongs or that I should wear thongs or that I want to. I don't. But I'm just not into it. Personally, I wear boy shorts. But I can say that probably the sexiest I've seen a woman would be in t-shirt and panties. So I don't give a fuck what kind of panties they are. Preferably t-shirt, skip the panties, but that's just me. And lingerie, a lot of people are into lingerie. So let's talk about lingerie for a second because a lot of people are visual, not just men, but most men are visual and some females as well. Lingerie, I feel, is more for if you're going to put on a show. Now, that's just me personally. I feel like lingerie is a costume. So you need to be prepared to perform. So lingerie is a tease. So ladies, when y'all out here putting this lingerie on, number one, I'm not buying no lingerie outfit to put on just to get snatched off. Eventually it's going to come off, but I feel like that's all a part of, when you put on lingerie, it's all a part of an act. You follow what I'm saying? Like, the lingerie aspect is giving off a performance. So if you're not prepared to perform, even if it's simply foreplay, I'm not saying you have to do a little dance and all that, but even if it's simply, you got to be able to, you got to commit to the foreplay. You got to commit to a good 10, 12 minutes of foreplay before you, if you're going to wear this lingerie. Prance around, dance around. Like, lingerie is a tease. That is what it's for. That is the purpose. Excuse me. That is the purpose. So with lingerie, I just feel like some of you ladies, y'all put it on, y'all stand there, and it's just like, okay, are you going to do something? Are you going to show me something? Are you going to show me some tricks? Are you going to do a little dance? Are you going to spin around? Are you going to bend down? Are you going to tease me? Like, what exactly are you doing with this on? Because if it's just all about me just taking it right off, bitch, you could have wore your regular brown panties, or you could have wore your t-shirt and panties. You could have wore my t-shirt and panties. You could have came in here butt ass naked if it was just all about you was gonna take this off. So lingerie is really a tricky thing, and some people don't even really realize it, but lingerie is really all about the tease. That's the art of teasing. Don't wear lingerie if you're not a good teaser. Me personally, I like to consider myself a good tease. I won't say I'm an expert, but I'm definitely at like intermediate advanced level. So, you know, if I put some lingerie on, this is about to be a whole little show. Way before we get there. Because I didn't buy this outfit for nothing. So that's one thing. He said any underwear besides granny panties. I can definitely agree. We all know you don't want nobody having on granny panties. Bitch, if you had on... So what I will say is, ladies, if y'all do wear granny panties, maybe it was laundry day, you had on your granny panties. That's okay. Take everything off. Nobody wants to take your granny panties off your body. We have all experienced the granny panty situation. However, just come butt naked. That's where the confidence comes in. I'd rather you be butt ass naked with no clothes on than to see these dumbass granny panties, because it's going to throw me off. So just take everything off. Take it all off. I don't even care. Take it off. I don't give a fuck about them panties. Take them off. Take them off. Take them off. So yeah, so that's definitely a no-brainer. If y'all didn't know that, y'all know now, and I'm telling y'all, like, don't worry about the granny panty situation. Just take them off. If you had on granny panties all day when you was at work, or like I said, it might have been something quick and y'all are you know, about to do the do, or you feeling a little froggy, or they touched you on the right spot, the wrong right spot, then you didn't even expect for it to go down like that, is take them the fuck off. They won't be mad. They're not gonna say, oh babe, why you don't got your panties on? No, they won't. I promise you. I guarantee they will not ask why you don't have your panties on. Okay? So that's something that you guys need to, you know, take into consideration. Lingerie, I'll pass. You're right. I need to see a show, and my expectations are super high. Right. I feel like if you're gonna go there and put the lingerie on, yeah, you gotta be prepared to, you know, do some shit. Because other than that, what was the point? So I definitely agree with that. But what was the other one that I had? So me personally, I'm really into, now I don't want to say conversation during sex, because some people get this thrown off. I don't want to talk about like the weather and shit, but I am a talk to me type of lover. So I want you to communicate with me. And I know a lot of people kind of struggle with this. I've come to realize that a lot of people struggle with this. So number one, I'm going to tell you guys from both points of view. If you're making love to somebody, or you're fucking, or you're having sex or whatever, and they say talk to me, don't say what do you want me to say? Nothing. Get off me. I'm telling you right now, you have fucked it up for me, and I don't want you to say anything now, because you have officially fucking pissed me off. But when I say talk to me, that means say anything. Now that don't mean start saying your alphabet. That don't mean start telling me your alphabets, or you know, or 1 + 1, or what you wore today, or don't say nothing stupid. Like, y'all just work on it. I don't care if y'all have to take some cue cards, and starting tonight you get your stuff together and you have an idea what you're gonna say. Work on it now, because the talking to me, for me, that is a big deal. Like, and I'm very demanding, so I'm gonna tell you, talk to me. Yes, talk. Don't ask me what I want you to say. You can say anything, like, oh babe, like, it don't matter what you say, honestly, but just think about it. Like, you know, kind of be prepared a little bit. Maybe, you know what I mean, at the very least, if it's your first time, then you might mess up, but the next time, be ready. Have your idea of what you're going to say in your head, because that can literally fuck the mood up if you don't know what to say. So say something like, oh, this feels so good. I don't know what y'all say. I don't even give a fuck. It's all about your voice and my ear. Your voice surrounding me while I'm pleasing you. That's really what it's about. It's just, you know, it's solely about the pleasure aspect. It's solely about me knowing that I'm pleasing you to a certain level, that you're, you know what I mean, that you can relay that to me, communicate that with me. Yes, words of affirmation. Yes, babe, keep it there, go slower, I like that, keep it up, be a cheerleader, right? Yeah, so anything like that. Your name being said in a breathy voice. Now that, yes, you can definitely say my name. You can spell my name. You can say my name. You can scream my name. You hear me? Scream it. So all of that. Say my name. Scream my name. Call me baby. Tell me if we're in a place where you love me. Say you love me. You know, all of that. So be a cheerleader. Jessica saying, like, just communicate. Like, be there. Are you there? Nobody likes a pillow princess. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Men, women, you know, nobody really likes that. It's just like, okay, you're kind of boring. And yeah, you know, it feels good, but to a certain extent, I want you, like, I want this to be like a thing where we're kind of going back and forth, where we're both there. It's not just you know, just me doing all the work and you're just laying there. It's just like, no, I need to kind of know that you're, you know, I need to know that you're there. So that is definitely a big one. What do I say? Is that a question or a statement? Clarify. But yeah, so definitely the name is a good one. Sex, shit talking, faster, harder, all that I got kind of shit. Okay. That, so basically they're saying that that's a perfect way to like intensify is when you start talking shit. You can definitely talk some shit to me, cause I'll be all here for that. Talk your shit. Talk your shit, especially if you fucking the shit out of me. Oh yeah, go ahead and talk your shit. Cause then I'm gonna talk some shit back, and we gonna go at it. And you gonna be more fucking. It's gonna be more intense for you and for me. Now it's like a competition, but who loses? Nobody loses. We both win. Competition, but we both win. So y'all just need to be creative when y'all out here having sex. Like, nobody likes boring sex. The shit, we too old for that. We're too old for boring sex. We're too old for quick sex. We're too old for quiet sex. Like all of that. Y'all just need to get creative. Get creative and just do better. I just feel like some of you guys, and I don't know if you guys personally, but I know even just from experience, just overall, a lot of people are not enjoying sex the way they should, the way I feel like they should. So that's why I wanted to have this topic today. It's just like, it's a lot of different ways to get the party started. You don't gotta walk up to a bitch and like, yo, I'm trying to fuck. Like, who says that? Like, what in this fucking 14 years old are you? Like, that's not even attractive. So it's just like, there's ways to really get the party started and really have like enjoyable sexual experience. No, I'm not talking about just marriage sex. No, I'm talking about sex in general. I'm talking about sex between adults. Consenting sex with adults. I don't give a fuck if you're married, go together, one night stand, first date. I don't give a fuck. Sex is sex. That's what we're talking about. And I see a couple people are just joining a little late. We're basically talking about what are your turn-ons and party starters. If you guys have any, y'all can put them in the comments so that we can elaborate on them. Because we had some good ones tonight. It's definitely a lot of things that y'all have, and a lot of things. I hope some of y'all learned something. Clearly y'all learned a lot about me because I put a lot out there. But just, you know, it's just all about, I just feel like sex should be enjoyable for both parties. Sex is not one of those things where it's just like, oh, you know, one person is just like pounding the other person's brains out, or like that's dead. Nobody wants to do that. I want to enjoy this, and I want to do it again. I want to do it again. I want it to last, and I want to be super moist. Fellas, let me give y'all one. This is not even necessarily a turn on, but I will tell you what's to turn off. Some of y'all, if y'all take my advice regarding the whole foreplay thing, then y'all will be a lot better, because some guys kind of rush past the foreplay and then y'all get the dry pussy situation. Don't be, okay, I'll get to that, babe. Don't try to rush the foreplay. Foreplay is a very big deal. Like I said, if you don't have the time to commit to the foreplay, then just reschedule the sex altogether, because it is imperative to the success and the what is the word I'm looking for? It is very imperative to the sex as far as foreplay, and is necessary to acquire that orgasm, especially if you want more. And if you want multiple orgasms, you're gonna have to do foreplay ahead of time. Like, and this is more so for my fellas, for my heterosexual fellas. I get a lot of feedback from ladies that you guys are just like, y'all rushing, y'all doing it too fast, and then it's like, oh, my pussy's dry, I don't want to do this is hurting. No, this is not supposed to hurt at all. There should be no friction. It should not be dry. If her pussy's not already dripping before you stick your dick in there, then you need to do more. And that is some real shit. Like, that is my one advice to you guys tonight. If it's not already dripping, I'm talking about down her leg, before you go there, then you probably should wait and do a little bit more, because she's not ready. It's just like, I'm going to use the fucking metaphor. It's just like a boiled egg. It's just like an egg. You want it to be all the way. Now we're going exactly the opposite, because a boiled egg, you want it to be no moisture coming out. You want it to be all the way solid and yellow and flaky in the middle before you eat it. But with the female's body, if it's not like dripping, like if it's still a little dry inside and it's not super wet, then no, wait. Make her wait. Make her wait until it is like dripping, pulsating, literally begging for you. Until her body is begging for you, then she's not ready. And that's like, to me, and I don't know, ladies or fellas or whatever, if y'all agree, disagree, whatever, y'all can chime in. But to me, that is a big deal. I feel like a lot of fellas, a lot of my heterosexual, straight, so to speak, friends, or, you know, people that I get advice from, people that ask me for advice or reach out to me, that is an issue that a lot of females have. It's just like, y'all doing this all wrong. We not kids. And this is, like I said, my show is geared toward adults. My show is geared toward mature adults. And I'm trying to tell you guys that as a grown woman, I don't want to rush and have sex. I don't want to, you're not fucking me if I'm not wet yet. If you can't get me to the begging stage, then you don't need this. Because you ain't ready for it, for real. Because you don't know what the fuck to do with it. You clearly don't know what to do with all of this if you can't even get me to the place where my body is yearning for you. Why would I give it to you? Because at that point, I really don't want it. If my body is not like really like yearning for your touch and your interaction, then I probably don't need to be doing this at all, because I'm not rushing on your behalf. I'm way past that. I'm too old for that shit. What, I'm going out of my way to give you something that you want, and you can't even get me to where I need to be first before I give you something. Nope. You get none. So that's, you know, my take on that. Definitely. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know about you guys as far as that, but that was definitely something that I wanted to add for the fellas, because that is feedback that I get a lot from ladies, that they're not being pleased. My ladies out here not being pleased. And listen, and I'm only going to tell y'all one time, because I would hate to come out here and steal the ladies from y'all, because I know what the fuck I'm doing. And I'm not trying to talk no shit. I ain't talking heavy, but I know a lot of guys that wonder why, you know, females experience and that experiment, and that they're curious and this and this and that. Yeah, because y'all don't know what the fuck y'all doing. And instead of me being a shady lesbian and just saying, I'll steal your bitch or anything like that, I'm trying to put y'all on. I'm trying to tell you guys, explain to you guys what you're doing wrong, so that maybe, just maybe, you'll do better, and, you know, it'll be an enjoyable experience for everybody. But I don't know. I thank you guys all for joining me tonight. Like, if y'all have any last couple things, y'all can say it. We have about a minute and a half left. But again, like, tonight was episode 17. We discussed what are your turn-ons and party starters. You guys gave some definitely good feedback. Some things I learned. Hopefully you guys learned some things as well. I always, as always, I thank you guys all for being here. Like I said, I know that there's other things going on tonight that cause some people not to be here live. The show will be posted on Facebook. Instagram, once I'm done, it'll kind of go off. I guess you guys all know that. But I will post the show on my YouTube page so that you guys can watch if you missed the beginning or anything like that, or if you just want to rewatch it, or any of my previous episodes are up on my YouTube page. They're up on Facebook. This will also be posted on Facebook after I'm done. For anybody that came in late, I thank you all for coming. I appreciate you guys so much. Look out for this upcoming Saturday will be the second episode of All Nighter. It's from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. We'll have music, we'll have call-ins, we'll have confessions, we have Lover's Lane, different topics. So All Nighter is going to prove to be amazing. I'll see you guys all on Saturday night for All Nighter. And tune in to me live on Sunday on Deli Grind Radio Show, www.deligrind.com, and search the Deli Grind Show. Love you guys. Good night.